There are many ways to show how a chord is to be played or to be sung in any score. And one of the ways is using Roman numbers. Like for example, if you have a V and B, then you know that you are playing the fifth chord on first inversion. That is the Roman number. Or you can have, say, something like CO, that is jazz chord notation, and that would mean that you're playing the diminished of a C. So these ones that has numbers, if you're going to see numbers on a below a score, they are called the figured bass. Now the figured bass is going to appear in numbers. So in root position of any chord that you're going to have, it's going to be actually blank, just to show you that it's going to be in root position. The interval of a root position will be third, and then from the root position to the third note is going to be a fifth. And then in first inversion, the root position, of course, the bass note to the next notes in first inversions. I'm assuming that before you watched this, you watched how to form inversions in chords, and so you can understand how they have been arranged and why this one is a third and why this one is a sixth, and the symbol that you're going to see below the score is a sixth. And then the second inversion, you're going to have a 6/4, and of course you can see the way I have put the intervals in a way that you can easily understand. For the seventh, now you're going to have 3 inversions. You're going to go all the way to the third inversion because you have an extra note, of course, which will be the seventh note. So in this case, if you're moving from C to B, it will definitely be a seventh. So this is how the chord would look like, but the symbol of it to show that it is a seventh will just have the 7 itself. And then for the first inversion of a seventh, we'll show a 6/5, just the upper 2 numbers. And then these are the intervals, you know, a sixth, a fifth, a third. And then for the second inversion, the figures will be 4, 3, and then the third inversion are 4, 2, and that's how you're going to form the chord. In case you're given the bass notes, you're going to arrange them in that. You're going to arrange your voices or your keyboard in that manner, given that bass line.